Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this morning, let us talk about what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Very important issues happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. So the Chinese government announced, or the Zimbabwean government announced that the Chinese have written off Zimbabwe's debt. And we saw it, the Zimbabwean government celebrating Jamwanda, Donza Msoro, George Charamba, actually confirmed about that development. But we need to take a look onto a series of issues surrounding this cancellation of debt, which is being celebrated at this moment in time. And we are going to take a look on Finus Kamunda, what he said to say regarding this whole issue. He said the Chinese government and investment bankers have the Zimbabwean government by the scrotum. In Julius Malema's voice, it's a checkmate. The greatest grandmaster known to mankind, Garry Kasparov, would be proud of. Hello, Zimbabwe. We will write off your debt, but we will reserve the right to your minerals. And they are in form. Matoto Emeni Chayo. In the meantime, the new Reserve Bank governor runs a fuel cartel, hence the reluctance to sanction payment of the product in toilet rose zig. Nika yamaichemera yaita mamvemve. So we need to take a look onto this whole issue. The Chinese government they give us insight about what is happening and what needs to be done. A lot is happening unfettered minerals. This is lithium. Lithium is one of the on-demand minerals across the world because of the issue of the movement from petrol and diesel to EV powered vehicles. So let us take a look onto this one. This is the report right here. China writes off Zim debt deals. So Zganzi na Jamwanda na Donza Msoro, we should not waste our time overly worrying and focusing on our detractors while forgetting our real friends. Well done. So this is everything. China has written off substantial interest-free loans borrowed by Zimbabwe during the late former President Robert Mugabe's final years in power, giving relief to a country that the International Monetary Fund, IMF, said is in debt distress. Zimbabwe currently owes four combined 17.5 billion to foreign and local creditors. Of the amount, about 14 billion is owed to foreign creditors. As a result of the debt, Zimbabwe has been shut out of the international financial markets. Multilateral creditors, including the World Bank and the African Development Bank, suspended extending loans to Zimbabwe in 2001 when the country started defaulting. Mugabe left Zimbabwe saddled with a massive debt when he was toppled through a military-assisted transition that propelled President Emerson Mnangagwa to the helm in 2017. So this is the report, and it makes the people of ZANU-PF very happy because they believe that when these debts are being written off, it will make China then give Zimbabwe new debts. But nothing is for free in this world. We know that nothing is for free in this world. There is a reward expected for everything. And what is this reward? We have seen the Chinese and the Russians topping in terms of strategic ownership and extraction of minerals in the nation of Zimbabwe. We have seen this Kamative lithium mine. It has been given to the Chinese for a song. The reason why I say for a song is because the mining happening there, what is needed is only the extraction of lithium from already mined dump site. So it has been mined for several years in the past. Tin was being mined there, and it has been discovered that there are massive reserves of lithium on that dump site. And the Chinese are simply going there to take those minerals, that lithium, for a song. That they're not investing so much in that mining activity, but we'll be told some stories about it vachedza kuzvirova matundundo avo, but it's said Team Zimbabwe kuti ndo zviri kuitika. And if you go on to what Finals had said earlier, it makes a lot of sense to say there is collateral, and that collateral has been placed on the minerals of Zimbabwe, to say they will have access to our minerals because they know for sure that if they are to mine for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, they are going to benefit more than these loans dzavanenge vaita write off. Who is going to lose? It's Zimbabwe, because imimi hamuna control over those minerals, and they do whatever they want with such minerals. That is the reason why you see a government will come and say taisa policy yekuti tisa exporter raw granite, but within that policy we will be allowing some companies to be exporting raw granite kana vachinge vapiwa that permission. Who are these companies who are being given such special arrangements? These are the companies dzevanenge vachiti all weather friends, ndo dzinenge dzichikondinya kuexporta raw granite at the expense of who? At the expense of the Zimbabweans. So you will be told kuti taita chakati, but at the end of the day these are Zimbabweans who are suffering. That is the reason why China is doing whatever it can to protect and to have this government remain in power, so that their mining prospects are protected in Zimbabwe. So there is a lot which is happening in Zimbabwe, and we hope and believe that whatever which the government is going to do is going to save the interest of the people first, not the interests of the Chinese. My heart sinks because in Zimbabwe we have strategic mineral reserves, we have strategic mineral resources, but what are we getting as a country from those resources? It's nothing. We don't have anything to point it, except mama articles anenge akaita seiwaya ndochete chatinenge tinacho. But as the people of Zimbabwe, if you go into the education sector, go into the health sector, go into all sectors of society, you will see that there is nothing which Zimbabwe is benefiting from all these deals. So it is what it is. We'll continue to watch and see how everything is going to unfold. But China is becoming a menace in the nation of Zimbabwe. Yes, the leaders will say it's our all-weather friend, but a lot who understand what is happening will tell you that there is nothing to celebrate about. There is nothing strategic about having China mining in Zimbabwe, because they don't develop roads, they don't build schools, they don't build clinics, they do nothing except taking our resources. So vanongoya voita zvinoita kuti vatore maresources vaende, but they don't care about the environmental impact, they don't care about degradation happening, they don't care about anything else. That is the reason why across all over the continent people are crying about China, and they're actually pointing fingers to China to say we cannot allow the Chinese to continue doing what they've been doing. So it is what it is. We'll continue to watch and see what is going to happen.